in the vast, unforgiving deserts of Egypt, where the winds whisper ancient secrets and the sands bury the sins of the past, lies a city spoken of only in legend, Hamunaptra, the city of the dead. It is a place of unimaginable riches and unspeakable horrors, where the line between life and death blurs. Thousands of years ago, Imhotep, the high priest of Pharaoh Seti, dared to defy the gods. His forbidden love for the pharaoh's mistress led to betrayal, murder, and the ultimate punishment, a curse so terrible that even the bravest feared to speak his name. Condemned to eternal torment, Imhotep was entombed alive, his body mummified and his soul trapped in darkness, forever waiting. But time has a way of erasing fear, and now a group of adventurers has unknowingly disturbed his cursed rest. Drawn by the promise of treasure and glory, a reckless American explorer, a spirited librarian with a thirst for knowledge, and her mischievous brother venture into the ancient ruins. What they awaken is not gold or jewels, but a horror-long thought buried, a being of immense power, driven by vengeance, and capable of bringing plagues and destruction upon the world. As Imhotep rises, the skies darken, the earth trembles, and the dead walk among the living. The trio must race against time to uncover the secrets of the past, stop the resurrected priest, and save humanity from a force that grows stronger with each passing moment. But how can they fight an immortal, whose very essence is entwined with the sands of Egypt? How can they survive when death itself obeys his command? The answer lies buried in the shadows of history, in a battle between courage and fear, life and death, light and darkness. To find out, watch The Mummy, coming soon to a theater near you.
Imhotep, high priest of Pharaoh Seti, condemned for her love, forbidden by the gods, betrayed, cursed, my flesh stripped away, my soul bound to the sands for eternity. They called it justice, but it was fear of my power, my knowledge, my will to defy death itself. For centuries I lay in silence, forgotten beneath the shifting dunes, as the world above me turned to dust. But now you have awoken me, mortal. Your greed, your foolish desire to conquer what you cannot understand, has broken the seal. I rise again, and the curse spreads like a shadow. The winds of the desert bend to my command, the dead answer my call, and your fragile kingdoms will crumble. I will reclaim what was stolen. I will finish what I began, and all who stand in my way shall kneel before the wrath of Imhotep. The gods cannot save you now. No one will save you. Not the Scorpion King, not Rick O'Connell. Death is only the beginning.
The ruleless dragon emperor who sought to conquer time itself was cursed and sealed in stone. But when his tomb was uncovered, the world once again faced the threat of his reign.
It all started like any other adventure, with ancient legends and mysterious tombs. But this time the danger was bigger, the stakes higher. My parents, Rick and Evelyn, were caught in a battle we never imagined we'd be part of. We were up against an army, an emperor whose power had been sealed for centuries. And the one thing I feared the most losing them, the mummy, no longer just a creature from the past, was the key to a curse that could bring an entire empire back from the dead. What began as a simple expedition became a race against time. The moment we set foot in China, we were hunted, chased through frozen mountains, lost in catacombs older than history itself. The Terracotta Army was no myth. It was waiting, ready to rise again under the command of a warlord who would stop at nothing to conquer the world. We fought mercenaries, battled creatures that defied reason, and faced magic that bent reality itself. But the real fight wasn't against the Emperor or his army. It was against fate, against the weight of history trying to crush us under its heel. With every step, the stakes grew higher. I had spent my whole life trying to prove I wasn't just my father's son, that I could make my own way. But in the heat of battle, when the world was falling apart, I realized strength wasn't about standing alone. It was about who you stand with. And as the dust settled, I realized the O'Connell family always has one last trick up its sleeve.